Sister Bernice King in the building. Thank you for coming. We are so happy to have you.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank you and Pastor Smith here for this opportunity. There's a lot on my mind and heart, a lot I can say. I want to say to the sister in the audience, I was at the AKA public meeting the other day. I am an AKA, and I did challenge our sorority to step up to the plate. I just want you to know that. But I don't control the leadership. So I want you to know they have been challenged, and hopefully they will do something. The second thing is, I think about everything that's going on. I think I have the personal privilege of at least invoking my father along with Dr. Vivian. One of the things that, two things he said to us. He said, violence is the language of the unheard. And when you think about the violence that we are faced with now, the question is exactly what is it that we want people to succinctly hear? There are a lot of messages right now. And the most powerful thing we can do in this hour is the second thing that he told us. He said the meddlesome task is to organize our strength into compelling power. And what that essentially means is we have got to figure out a way to get on one accord in our approach, in our strategy, and in our plan. And we have to realize, as we were talking about the media tonight, the media polarizes. And we have to be careful that we don't let them polarize us against each other and polarize us even police versus community. That's their job, to divide us and to keep the conflict going. And so we have to come up with a strategy and a plan. Just like everybody here, I'm tired of coming back to this same place over and over again. But what I don't see each time is the plan and the strategy. Out of the movement, they had strategy and they had plan and they had laser-like focus. There are a lot of issues that we can tackle. But if we all try to tackle every one of them at the same exact time, we're going to dilute our strength. I recall Nehemiah, 4th chapter, 19th verse. He said, the work is extensive, and we are widely separated on the wall. When you hear the sound of the trumpet, come to this place, come hither, collect yourselves, come to the same place, and our God will fight with us. We need the power of God to intersect with our efforts right now. And the way that we do that is we have to figure out how to come up collectively with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever strategy and plan. If we don't do that, we will keep coming back and reacting over and over and over again and getting more pissed off, more angry, more bitter. And I want to say something else. While we're engaged in this, I've been meeting with some people behind the scenes. And one of the things that we have failed over and over to deal with in the Black community in particular, but I think it applies to most people and even to law enforcement, is the issue of trauma that we have experienced through the generations from slavery to now. And when you are traumatized, it's very difficult to make a clear decision. You will react out of your anger, your bitterness, your hurt, and your pain, and legitimately so. But the most powerful person is a disciplined person who can focus on what is happening. And so my challenge to us is that we really think about this whole notion of organizing and strategizing and not always just reacting.